Hello student, welcome back to my channel. Today I will solve question answer of this lesson. This lesson name is Life in Towns and Villages, Chapter 9, Class 6 in History. First of all, I will solve some question in book. Let's begin. Now, A. Choose the correct answer and fill in the blank. First, the use of dash lead of greater agriculture production. इसमें आपका आंसर होगा आयरन. सेकेंड में डैश वॉज नॉट अ सिटी ड्यूरिंग द सेकेंड अर्बनाइजेशन. आंसर आपका होगा बी, चंडीगढ़. ओके. उसके बाद है 3. द नॉर्थन ब्लैक policed war was found in dash India, North India. 4. Asthadhai is the contemporary book of grammar was written by. आंसर आपका होगा पानिनी. फिर है आपका fill in the blanks. Agriculture production increased because of the extensive use of iron tools. Second, the Jataka stories are the part of Buddhist literature, the largest of the three Pitakas. 3. Punch market coins were made of silver and copper. 4. The merchants and traders had their own association known as शेरनीज. फिर है आपका ट्रू एंड फॉल्स. जो आपका फॉल्स है उसको सही करना है. ठीक है. ये आपका फर्स्ट वाला जो है ये आपका फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट है. यहाँ पे आपका द थ्री पितिका टेल्स अस अबाउट के बाद हो जाएगा आपका ये सारा यहाँ पे कट जाएगा. द थ्री पितिका टेल्स अस अबाउट द टीचिंग ऑफ बुद्धा एंड द विलेज लाइफ. ओके. उसके बाद है सेकेंड भी आपका रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट है. इसमें आपका हो जाएगा ये ग्रीस जो है ये कट जाएगा आपका. ओके. आंसर हो जाएगा अरिका मेदू इन पॉन्डिचेरी वाज अ कोस्टल टाउन इन्वॉल्व इन ट्रेड विथ रोमन एम्पायर. ये आपका ग्रीस कट जाएगा, रोमन एम्पायर हो जाएगा. थर्ड में ये आपका ट्रू स्टेटमेंट है. ओके. आफ्टर दैट मैं आपको क्वेश्चन आंसर सॉल्व करती हूँ D, E, F, C, F and G इन नोटबुक. ओके. 9. Life in towns and villages. Answer the following question 10 to 20 words. First, what is meant by agricultural intensification? आंसर आपका होगा agriculture intensification is the process of increasing agricultural production by increasing the use of inputs related to land area. Second, define second urbanization. आंसर आपका होगा the growth of urban centers and towns during 6th century is referred to as second urbanization. थर्ड है आपका name the various types of towns that existed in the 6th century BCE with example. Answer the various types of towns that existed in the 6th century BCE. फर्स्ट में आपका होगा पॉलिटिकल और एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव टाउन सच एज हस्तिनापुर, राजगृह. सेकेंड मार्केट टाउन सच एज उज्जैन. फिर आपका कोस्टल टाउन सच टाउन्स इंक्लूड सोपारा, अरिका मेदू. ओके. उसके बाद 4 में आपका है रिलीजियस टाउन्स in the case of काशी और वैशाली. 4 क्वेश्चन विच इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट टाउन्स एंड विलेजेस लाइफ. आंसर आपका होगा इंपॉर्टेंट सोर्स ऑफ स्टडी फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ इजीली इंडियन टाउन्स. एविडेंस ऑफ fortification have been found in some of these cities. Several cities have yielded rows of pots or ceramic rings arranged in a stack. Okay. 5 question. What were the items of important and Arika Medu? Answer आपका होगा wine and olive oil were the favorite items of import. E question. Answer the following question in 50 to 70 words. First, what were guilds? What were their functions? Answer होगा merchants and craftsmen formed their own association known as शेरनीज or guilds. The text mentions guilds of smiths, painters, carpenters, leathers, workers, and inventory workers. In turns, these guilds acted as training centers and banks for people. Okay. उसके बाद आपका है सेकेंड क्वेश्चन. ओह सॉरी, फर्स्ट आपका ये फर्स्ट ही क्वेश्चन का आंसर है. ओके. ट्रेनिंग सेंटर्स एंड बैंक्स फॉर पीपल. They also produced raw material and distributed the finished product generally over long distances. Remember that towns were also the seats of administration, hence the administrators also formed a part of the population. Second, what information can we get from the coins of a particular period? आंसर आपका होगा coins were an important source of information of this period. Archaeologists have been able to dig out a number of coins belonging to the period of second urbanization. These coins were the Punch market coins. These coins were made of silver and copper. These coins bear symbols and designs, each of which was punched on the coins with a separate punch. Hence, they were known as the Punch market coins. ओके उसके बाद है आपका एफ. आंसर द फ्लोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन 8200 वर्ड्स. फर्स्ट, नेम द सोर्सेज फॉर स्टडिंग अबाउट द पीरियड ऑफ सेकेंड अर्बनाइजेशन एंड व्हाट इंफॉर्मेशन वी कैन गेट फ्रॉम ईच सोर्स. आंसर आपका होगा नेम द सोर्सेज फॉर स्टडिंग अबाउट द पीरियड ऑफ सेकेंड अर्बनाइजेशन एंड व्हाट इंफॉर्मेशन वी कैन गेट फ्रॉम ईच सोर्स. Increased agrarian production. We get evidence of the growing use of iron, aves and iron for clearing forest areas and making the land suitable for agricultural, and the iron um, ploughshare. This helped greatly in increasing the agrarian production. फिर है आपका इंक्रीज इन ट्रेड. वी गेट एविडेंस ऑफ बोथ इंटरनल एंड external trade. New routes and links were established between North India and South India. We also find evidence of guilds of traders and craftsmen. फिर आपका है archaeological sources. Okay, evidence of fortification have been found in some of these cities. Several cities have yielded rows of pots and ceramic rings arranged in stuck. फिर आपका carvings on the walls of monuments. Answer, another kind of evidence used for reconstructing history is the carving on the walls, gateways, pillars or railings of the old monuments like stupas and temples. फिर आपका 2 क्वेश्चन. डिस्कस द hierarchy that existed in the village. Answer, the hierarchy in the village was based on caste, occupation and ownership. First, caste. The caste system was divided in 4 classes. ब्राह्मण्स. सेकेंड में आपका होगा कास्त्र्यास, ब्राह्मण्स, कास्त्रास, वैश्यास, शूद्रास. ओके. फिर ऑक्यूपेशन में पीपुल फॉलो डिफरेंट ऑक्यूपेशन लाइक जमींदार्स, peasants etc. फिर आपका थिंक एट द लास्ट जी है, थिंक एंड आंसर. ओके. हाउ वाज ट्रेड कैरिड आउट बिटवीन अरिकामेदू एंड रोम? हाउ डू यू थिंक द मर्चेंट्स ट्रैवल सच लॉन्ग डिस्टेंसेस टू सेल देयर goods? Answer, Arikamedu, which is close to Pondicherry, was a significant coastline and port city in Prehistoric India, Arikamedu functioned as the hub for trade with the Roman Empire because it is a coastal town. It imported wine and olive oil from Rome and exported fabrics, beads, and valuable stones. They employed river valley routes like Kaveri Patnam, Musiri, and Sutukeni to carry out inland and sea trade with Rome. To reach India, the Romans must have crossed the Red Sea. Okay, so I have done all question in this lesson. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, student, bye.